Hey everybody, sorry we're back. I hope you guys like. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see where we left off. Continues. We did hostels. So we can't go to regular hospitals either, or we have to get one of our own, or someone we trust to fix us up too. He looked at Crystal with an unknown look. Crystal looked down, confused but flattered. Confused because why her? Flattered because wow. However, he said, snapping Crystal out of it, we can get injured to the point where our healing is halted, and we must work fast to treat it before the healing process can't work properly for days. So it's kind of a balance of things. Almost, we heal faster than any human, but still require the same things as human. But you still have my thanks, if that's what you're worried about. Crystal wasn't sure what to say or ask first, but she knew she had to keep him talking. She might never get answers any other way. Is that why you chose this house and me, because you knew that I took nursing and could heal you? Crystal said, not sure if she wanted an answer. Zach said, I knew you took some nursing, but no, that's not why I chose this house. Because I knew you wouldn't tell anybody with your good girl image to live up to and all, he said mockingly, waving his hand around. I chose you because I thought it would be fun to have a proxy of my very own when I need them, and you're pretty and seem to do what you're told, so you fit the bill. Of course I had to test you and make sure you wouldn't tell anybody, and would obey my every order. So here you go. Had you told anyone, you would have proven my point that you weren't the one, and I would have just murdered you right at the spot. So well done, love. Crystal was now really confused and frozen, and managed to squawk out, so if I say no, there's no hope for me then. He said, no, you serve me now as a proxy, or you die. You have no choice. He said, stood up from the sofa and shook his legs around as if seeing if they worked all right. Once he seemed satisfied, he turned to look at Crystal, still sitting on her stool. I think I've told you enough for now, and I think our business here is finished for the moment. I must get back to report to the family. He grabbed the mask and started for the window. Crystal shakenly shot up from her seat and asked, but what do I do as a proxy? And when will I expect you to come back? She asked muddily. Zach turned to her. As my proxy, you will do whatever I need within reason. And don't worry, I won't be gone as long this time. You'll be seeing me a lot more in the future. But for now, love, get some rest and go about your day. I will return. And with that, he left out the window. But unlike the time before, this time Crystal actually saw how he left. He climbed out the window and hanged on to the ledge, using only his fingertips, and then once all of his body parts were outside, he let go and dropped to the ground from the second floor. Crystal gasped in shock for maybe the 1,000th time tonight? Maybe? He didn't make a sound as he landed safely and silently on the toes of his boots. And then quickly, on the guts of his boots? I'm gonna have to change that. And then quickly and quietly tugged out of the yard, down the street, out of sight. Crystal closed the window speechless, not knowing how to comprehend what had just happened. Crystal knew one thing. The order to go to bed that Zach had given to her was one order she was happy to go with. She cleaned up the mess before putting everything back, and she turned off the light, made sure the window was locked, and hurriedly climbed under the covers. As she lay there trying to go to sleep, she found her brain still going through everything she had just learned tonight, tossing and turning, going through everything over and over again. Poor Crystal. Only when the sun had started to rise did she become so exhausted that she finally fell asleep. Okay. And that's chapter 3, you guys. I think that'll be it for this one, I think. However, the next one will be coming out immediately because I'm going to record all these in sessions and everything. So that'll be part 2 of this one. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you